We seem to have children struggling to get school dinners. But it's all right, you'll be able to go and buy a pound of sausages.
The big sound of North Wales.
Sound Radio. So I don't know how much you were reading in the news. I think last Friday, possibly over the weekend as well. This story appeared. It says the UK government, oh dear, the UK government has released 23 item list of things it will pursue now that we're no longer part of the European Union. Uh-oh. And one of them in particular is raising quite a few eyebrows, like that. The government, says it wants to let retailers list goods solely in imperial measurements rather than metric. Here we go, yeah. Yeah, we seem to have children struggling to get school dinners. But it's all right, you'll be able to go and buy a pound of sausages. So I thought this afternoon I could test you, our North Wales listener, on imperial measurements. Yeah. If you're over the age of 30, you're probably like, what? 40 maybe as well. Yeah. I never learned inches and feet in school. Didn't learn much in school, to be honest. It's all centimetres and millilitres. Hey, I've never walked into a pub and asked for, 0.58 millilitres of lager, please. I will be able to soon. Anyway, so pens and papers at the ready. Question number 1. How many pints in a gallon? How many pints in a gallon? That's question number 1. You can text in your answers if you like. How many pints in a gallon? Number 2, how many inches in 6 foot? How many inches in 6 foot? Come on. Get the tape measure out if you like. Measure somebody. How many inches in 6 foot? Question 3, how many ounces in a pound? That's not a pound of gold, by the way, that's just a pound. How many ounces in a pound? Question 4, how many feet in a yard? What's a yard? I've heard people say it's a few yards down the road. I don't know how far a yard is. How many feet in a yard? And finally, question 5, how many furlongs in a mile? How many furlongs in a mile? One more time then. How many pints in a gallon? That's question 1. How many inches in 6 foot? How many ounces in a pound? How many feet in a yard? And how many furlongs in a mile? Got those? Good. I'll give you the answers after the emotions. So I just give you 5 questions on imperial measurements. Question 1, how many pints in a gallon? Well, the answer, if you didn't know, was 8 pints. Write these down, kids. You'll need these. 8 pints in a gallon. How many inches in 6 foot? Well, it's 12 inches every foot, so 12 times 6 is 72. Question 3, how many ounces in a pound? 16 ounces. Very good. How many feet in a yard? See, I didn't know this. I've learnt this today. How many feet in a yard? 3 feet, apparently, in a yard. And how many furlongs in a mile? Which you have to be very careful. I've searched. There's an American furlong and a UK furlong. Apparently, there's 8 furlongs in a mile. Could be totally wrong. But there you go. I have educated the North Wales coast. You may now go forward and buy pints of lager.
Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's Craig K. Saving radio on the North Wales coast.